Welcome back, guys, to Trails from Zero, where last episode we fought through the fourth stratum and its demons to find another foe awaiting, the seemingly mind-controlled killing bear, Garcia Rossi, taking him on with his boosted strength due to the drug before Randy managed to appeal to the fellow former Jaeger, snapping him out of its control. With the final obstacle overcome, we now step up to face our host, the DG Cult's High Priest, in our bumper final act. What is this place? An underground lake? Feels like this ruin just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Everyone, over there. That's the thing we saw in that photo of Kido. Now we finally know where that photo was taken. I think I remember a big dark place. There's a light above me. It's pretty but a little scary. She was trying to describe this place, wasn't she? Indeed she was. Joachim Guenter. When did you show up? Just from a glance, I can tell this guy isn't normal. Welcome. It is my honor to entertain such illustrious guests. Ladies and gentlemen from the Special Sports section, as well as the two rising stars of the Bracer Guild. Allow me to welcome you to the holy ground of our origin. Damn you. You look pretty calm considering we're about to kick your ass. Joachim Guenter, I'm going to cut to the chase. Release everyone who's been brainwashed by Gnosis now. We may not know how you're doing it. We're positive you're the one behind all of this. Sure, I'll be happy to. What? I told you my turn's back at the IBC, didn't I? Hand over Lady Kia, and everything will come to an end. Enough with your bullshit. We'd never hand her over. You're looking for a fight, you bastard. You truly are the sickest individual to have ever existed. This guy's got the same twisted personality as the Professor. Yeah, but even Weissman wasn't this insane. Oh, what a shame. You're making this conversation harder than it needs to be. Lady Kia has always been our divine child, the center of our humble organization. Is it so unreasonable that we would want the object of our worship back? Do you think we aren't aware of what happened 6 years ago? We will never let you have Kia ever again. Tell us already. Tell us the truth about Kia, her parents, her true identity. You have to know where she came from. No, you simple fools. You're still clinging to the misguided assumption that Lady Kia was born in this era. This era? Very well then. Divulging this information to those who haven't achieved wisdom would normally be prohibited. Allow me to provide enlightenment for you poor lost souls. Until just a month ago, the divine child was asleep. In that cradle you'll see resting at the top of the altar. And it was there the Lady Kia has slept since this room was first created 500 long years ago. What? That's not possible. You bastard, cut the bullshit. Surely you can't be that surprised. While modern technology cannot hope to achieve wonders like this, it's easily done with the gifts of the ancient Zemurians. 500 years ago, there lived a group of alchemists who gathered in this land with the intent of studying artifacts. Records say that this very altar was built using their powerful technology. The same alchemists that constructed Stargazer's Tower, I bet. I had no idea all these places were related to each other like this. As I said, Lady Kia had been in slumber since those ancient times. However, not even the highest ranking members of our order know of her true origins. That is the story of the divine child. I can't believe this. What the hell, man? I thought we'd be able to help Kia find her past together. Come now. What's with all the long faces? Lady Kia doesn't need a past. Because after all, soon she will take her rightful place as the true god. What did you say? God? You heard me. All of you need to open your eyes and see the truth of this world for what it is. Helios, the goddess of the sky, there is no such thing. Why can't you understand that her very existence is a fabrication created by the Septuagint Church? Have you lost your mind? I can't believe there are people who genuinely doubt the goddess. This is the truth the DG faithfully preaches. However, we're often misunderstood. You see, we don't worship devils at all. Quite the contrary, actually. We simply make use of the iconography, because it's convenient in our fight to deny the very concept of this goddess. Fighting fire with fire, so to speak. You can't be serious! If that's really the truth, why did you do all those horrible things to me and all the other children? All of them. Their anguished screams never stopped echoing through the halls. And there were even worse lodges than the one I was in. Places where even more horrible things were done. So if you really aren't worshipping devils, then why? Why did you do all those things? Tio Plato, I remember you well. An old tail lodge test subject whose superb sensory receptivity was almost miraculous. I'm truly fortunate to have been able to meet such a splendid test subject of ours like this. I guess this is a good time to ask then. What was the goal of all those inhuman rituals you performed 6 years ago? Goodness, you still haven't figured it out. I thought you were supposed to be a detective, Lloyd. Each and every one of those rituals served the greater purpose of enhancing Gnosis towards its final, perfected form. The willpower and hidden potential that blossoms when one is brought to their breaking point. That kind of data was a necessity if we wanted to perfect Gnosis. The reason we used children for our tests was simply because it ensured more accurate data. You see, test subjects that have yet to reach puberty are in various aspects... No! That's enough! Have you no shame, you monster? Never thought I'd meet someone more screwed up than my family. Joachim Guenter. Based on everything we've heard, you must have been the person responsible for organizing these experiments all over Zemuria, right? Precisely. However, our order never placed much importance on hierarchy, because you see, we're all equals under our true god. To be honest, I don't give a crap about whatever your cult believes in. You know about that place, don't you? Paradise. It was one of your lodges, wasn't it? Paradise? We saw that name before. It was mentioned in the Black File. Oh, you know of its existence then. That particular lodge was created at the behest of the most powerful members of the Order. They'd invite influential figures, cater to their most depraved fantasies, and use that as leverage for the Order's benefit. Truth be told, though, that lodge deviated from my research principles, which I did not appreciate. So it's true. Just like we thought. That answers another one of my questions. You lured Speaker Hartman to Paradise in order to coerce him into helping the cult, didn't you? Speaker Hartman's been to Paradise? That's it! There's our connection! I only began to truly understand what happened there after I pored over the results of every established launch. After that aggravating operation 6 years ago, we nearly lost all of our precious lodges. Fortunately, we stumbled across the perfect backer for our cause, Speaker Hartman. Conveniently enough, he came with a nice bonus of Ravash & Co. Everything's falling into place now. And you manipulated the Crossbell Guardian Force for the same connection, didn't you? Speaking of the Guardian Force, how'd you even get them to take your crappy drug in the first place? Oh, that was simple. The CGF commander is Speaker Hartman's protege, so I have him in the palm of my hand as well. All I had to do was pass Gnosis off as a new supplement developed to St. Ursula. It was a bit of a shock how easily he believed me, though. What a dumbass. How idiotic can one guy get? In regard to Paradise, there was one detail about its fall that was strange. Instead of being targeted by the same joint operation as the other lodges, it was destroyed by that secret society responsible for the incident in LaBelle. Oh dear, just what were they thinking? Well, the destruction of Paradise only left me with one genuine regret. That being the loss of a young subject who demonstrated a remarkable level of adaptability. Oh, she was simply a marvel. Through harnessing Gnosis, she could absorb other subjects' personalities and manifest them in her own mind. So that's what that was. The loss of that data was truly a tragedy. That's enough. We have what we came for. You can shut your disgusting mouth now. Sorry, Lloyd, we kind of took over your interrogation. It's fine. Thanks to your help, I was able to draw a lot of conclusions about the case. And now I'm fully prepared to arrest him. High Priest Joachim Guenter of the DG cult. In accordance with state law, you are hereby under arrest on the charges of assault, disturbing the peace, unlawful occupation of property, drug use, and child abuse. Telling you is only a formality, but we have both a search warrant and an arrest warrant signed and approved. If you know what's good for you, don't resist. You lot are so intriguing. I have an idea. Why don't we make a wager? Which of us will be the ones to accomplish their goal? His hair! And is that some sort of horrible staff? Ah, yes, this is my hair's true color. You see, as a result of repeated Gnosis consumption, my body has been altered somewhat. Or perhaps I've simply gone grey due to not getting a wink of sleep the past several years. Hey, this ain't the time for jokes, you freak. You telling me you haven't slept for years? I see. That would explain how you were able to do all this while working full-time at the hospital. Oh, perhaps you're a better detective than I gave you credit for, Lloyd. As for your question, Tio, the staff here is one of the orbital masterpieces created by the ancient alchemists of Crossbell. The power it holds outstrips even the most dangerous artifacts. It's magical power. Allows me to command these creations as I please. Bastard. Are these archaisms from the Middle Ages created with the power of alchemy? Now I believe it's time for our finale to get underway. Today will be a day to remember, a momentous occasion that will echo through history. The day that Lady Kia attains her true powers as a god, and all our desires are realized at long last. Enough with your delusions. We will never lose. Not to the likes of you. Everything's so spread out. Right, High Priest Joachim Regna Aguel 2. Where do we go first? Because obviously, even if I was to use a combo craft to start off with, I'm only hitting one, so I may as well hold it. Just a bit. So do I try to set up the way I do? Let's go for full defense, of course, because we can get some more stuff over time. Unfortunately, I wasn't going to be able to cast an art in time. Okay, you can just go arm exploding you now. That's nice. I'm gonna lose my guard already, aren't I? That was actually only on Lloyd. Oh, it does AoE. So it may have avoided the first round of attacks, but... more came in and fast. And melee only does 1 damage to the guys at the side? There's a crit coming up for Randy here. Can't get LaFour out beforehand. Is Holy Bullet really a good choice? I think having all my guys so close together is actually terrible. Now that I've got the impassion down, I need to move. So you've got a fair bit of HP to your name, haven't you? I can hit 2 there. I don't know what this guy is, but he should survive it too. Okay. I guess we had strength +2. That's pretty handy to do that to that one target. Arcades of the Middle Ages that controls fire. Physical attacks are useless. Not if it's that! We have a physical attack that very much works through that. Uh-oh. How's my HP? Uh-oh. Hi. Nice to see. Well, that's a little mean. Obviously, I'd like to get some more heals across the group at this point in time. Because that was a fairly big hit. Be alive when we need it. Oh, I can't really break these crafts, can I? Oh, I can. Good. Even though physical attacks aren't effective. Oh, are useless. We still cut through when we want to. Which is very nice. We also need to scan you. Leads DG, hypers Joachim, and renounces Adios. Wields a magic device from the Middle Ages, uses dark arts. Can be debuffed. Did we just line up and help that dude? It's irritating. Why can't I use an art? I am muted. Oh, man. When did that happen? Luckily, I'm getting my CP back. Alright, to be able to hit him, I have to... if it's stealth, I have to hit a spell on his location, if I'm right in saying. Wait, he's over there? Okay, I, regrets. He's moving. I'm not a fan of this moving around, mister. I've cast a spell exactly where I don't need a spell to land. All because of you. May as well just go Genesis Flood. Luckily it landed on this spot, I think. We're about to get a big whack of CP back. So that'd be nice. Let's beat this guy into a corner. At this point, you are the guy I want to wail on. But because I'm expecting a second phase, I'm wondering if I should go slower than fast. Of course, Randy's consistently getting burned is not really helping me. In keeping him anywhere near alive. So you're at 2000 HP? Another Genesis Flood should do the job. Oh, I put high speed mode on. I didn't mean to, but it's good. No, not again! It's fine, I'm using Genesis Flood. I should be good. Oh, that's a bad miss. If this guy S-crafts on a critical, we could just get wrecked. That'd be hilarious. Shall I roll the dice? Oh, no, that's a good way of doing it. That's a good way of dealing with it. Farewell to your critical. Hello to Tio's critical. Ooh, that's painful. Well, you're done. But I don't like how low my HP is. So if this is how it's going to work out, I'm going to use a Tira bomb here. Because Tira's won the battle.
Yeah.
They have such a weakness. We did it! Ha! Looks like we won that little wager of yours. Throw aside your weapon and get on the ground. I'll have to decline. Let me tell you something special, support section. Gnosis doesn't just enhance the user's physical strength and capabilities. It also heightens their sensory receptivity, unlocking humanity's true, hidden potential. When used correctly, anything can be achieved. What? The hell is this? He warped the space around us, but how? Joshua, isn't this exactly like Weissman's evil eye? That should be impossible. The two of you have had quite the adventure over the last 2 years, haven't you? Ah, the Liber Arc and Phantasma, was it? How does he know that? It's like he's looking into our memories. No way, he's using them to recreate the professor's ability. Weissman, from the looks of it, we would have gotten along quite well. How interesting. I wasn't expecting this amount of intel on Ouroboros. Such a treasure trove of information will keep me entertained for quite some time to come. I can't believe this. I think it's safe to say I am in fact the victor of our wager. As for my prize, I think I'll have each of you take some Gnosis for yourselves. Before long, you'll fall in line with the rest of those under my command. And then Lady Kia will be glad to return here where she truly belongs. You bastard! This was your plan all along? The reason you lured us here? Well, of course. Whatever use would I have for imbeciles such as yourselves? Everything I've done for Lady Kia's sake. Whatever reason could I possibly need? Damn you! If you already have this much power, why are you so obsessed with Kia? Oh? Even if she was born 500 years ago, like you say, that doesn't change the fact that she's an ordinary little girl, does it? What does someone with so much power want with a girl like Kia? That's right. Good question. Didn't I answer that already? Lady Kia is destined to become the true god. That you compare my power to that of Lady Kia's only shows your ignorance. And rather, perhaps I should say the comparison in and of itself is absurd. Stop talking in riddles, jackass. Man, this guy may as well be Weissman's little brother or something. Fine, then answer me this instead. What led to Kia being moved to the Schwartz auction? That's true, we still haven't figured that out. Mafia had no idea how she got there either. I've got another question for you. Were you the one who killed my brother, Guy Bannings? Oh, that's it. It all makes sense now. Two brothers, 10 years apart in age. After the older brother fell in the line of duty, the younger left Crossbell, only to return years later. What a stunning plot twist. I had no idea you were related to that nuisance. So you don't deny it then? I'll admit he came close to uncovering my true identity during his investigation. Guy Bannings was such a distraction, I had no choice but to ask Ravash to silence him. Permanently. Some other faction killed our poor detective before Ravash could do the job. 3 years ago, Marconi tried to spin the story like they did, bragging about how much I owed him. But Garcia denied it, so I doubted that was the case. That's exactly what I thought too. Because I know my brother would have never lost to the likes of you. Oh, a bold claim. And as for how Kia came to be at the auction, I think that was also something that didn't go according to your plan. After all, there's no way you'd willingly lose sight of your god. I have to agree. You would be illogical. It's true that on that day, Lady Kia finally awoke from her long slumber. However, by the time I became aware of it, she was nowhere to be seen. Initially, I thought she might have lost her way and wandered to the surface, and accidentally got herself locked in a doll trunk that was headed for the auction. That's ridiculous. You and I both know that never would have happened. Further, Hayaway was tipped off about Kia's presence at the auction. In other words, while you may be the mastermind behind this case, there is a staggering amount of things you simply don't know. You tell him, Lloyd. Amazing work, Lloyd. You're really putting those detective skills of yours to work. What's your point? As soon as Lady Kia returns to me, none of these questions will matter. Then what about Gnosis? That's supposed to be your true wisdom. I've had enough with your jokes. What you're doing right now is peering into people's memories and copying things that aren't yours. That drug of yours is no different. The drug you created for your sick experiments. It's the result of sloppy trial and error, torturing and killing innocent children over and over. Tell me, where's the wisdom in that? Curse you! Calling it wisdom is a disgrace to the word itself. Vile might be a better description of the acts you've committed. And I really never thought I'd be saying this, but I'm starting to think Weissman actually had more of a moral center than this piece of work. Yeah, I know what you mean. And now, you're trying to force your worthless delusions onto Kia, a girl as bright as sunshine itself, the light of our lives. She's grown more precious to us than you'd ever know. And we'll never let someone like you near her ever again. Impossible! Lloyd! We can move. The barriers are gone. In the end, his evil eye was nothing more than the pale imitation of the real thing. As soon as he loses focus, he falters. It seems he hasn't quite perfected that ability after all. Lloyd's burning spirit was enough to smash it to pieces. Joachim Guenter, I've seen through every masquerade you've set up. No matter what more you may have up your sleeve, nothing is going to stop us. Surrender now! You're right. I suppose you leave me no choice. Hey, what are you mumbling about? I didn't think I'd be forced to use my trump card, but here we are. What? That can't be. Allow me to enlighten you once more. What you see here is perfected gnosis, my life's work, you could say. If we call the drugs you found blue gnosis, then I'd say it would be appropriate to call this red gnosis. Could it be? Is this the stuff that caused Ernest and all those mafia goons to transform? Ah, right you are. Don't. If he takes that many, then... An overdose. We've got to get him to throw them back up. I see. I can see it. The almighty D. The origin of lost power. What? Goddess, what is that? You can't be serious. This intense pressure. Joshua, do you think? Definitely. This thing might even be stronger than Weissman fused with the Septarian. Ah, this is right. I feel it. I have reached the truth of everything. I can see the state of the world and the hidden designs behind it. Get a hold of yourself. This view nothing but lies. The truth isn't something you can see so easily. Only humanity is bound by such limitations. I can see everything. The truth behind Lady Kia's disappearance. The truth behind your brother's murder. And the inevitable fate of Crossbell. You're just bluffing. There remains no reason to allow you insects to live any longer. Now lament over your fragile existence and die! His demonization is on a complete different level from Ernest. Yeah, that guy was small fry compared to this behemoth. But there's nothing we can do now but stand our ground and fight. Right, get ready everyone. Ellie, Tio, Randy, Stella and Joshua too. This is it, our last stand. Don't give up no matter what. Right. Hello, you have some kind of weird shark pods. Vital Clown, Deadly Clown. Deadly Clown attack, Vital Clown heals, correct? Demon Joachim stands before us. Ready for battle. With that in mind, we're probably going to have to go into preparation phase again. On you holy bullet, where do you land at? We can't get everyone in it, can we? So we're going to have to go defensive again. But that doesn't really hurt too much. I may as well use a battle scope on this and then go S-craft it. Deadly Cloud, a black apparatus controlled by Joachim's force makes enemy defenses crumble. AT delays. Light could be really useful here. Joshua too, if Joshua wants to hurry the hell up. Right, our defense is set in. Haha, the music. A single target hand of ice. A force of evil that is AoE, so hit a couple. Ellie is no longer there. Sender of evil does the same thing then. Note single. Might be death blow. Right, the group is regenerated in a certain respect. If I were to use a Burning Rage now, I can only hit one target. In fact, I can't hit him. So that's a thing. I might just instead then try a Burning Heart. What do I want to fight first? So because we know AT delay is a possibility, we will hit that to the front now. As for you, Ellie, it might be best for me to just battle scope this guy. A white apparatus is controlled by Joachim's force. It heals him using enemy life force. Can be burned. Unlike that one, which is an interesting thing. Let's make sure the things can't attack us, eh, guys? And can be debuffed too. Defense down actually went in on the boss. Oh my goodness, I see something happening from that. Randy, I'm powering you up. Okay, Tio needs to get healed. Or Tio could be in big trouble. We got a crit coming. There's a crit to there too. I would like the turns to shake out in a nice order here, because if we can use that crit with strength up boosted, we'll be doing incredibly well for ourselves. But I have to make sure that whatever I use doesn't put me there. Well, I can do it the other way round. So let's go. We're going to get another delay, by the way. Let's summon Zite again. So I definitely need more CP on Tio to generate. Oh, you're going to take the crit. Don't take the crit. No. My plans. Preferred the howl for the defense down, to be honest. All our guest characters coming in to help do extra damage. One of them died because of it. Oh! I don't know if I want to be at the back. I'm glad no one was standing there. I am very glad. Hey, better. Great. I don't know where things might fall at any point in time. So this is problematic now. Now that we know the platforms can fall, where's the platform I need to be? Use red gnosis to achieve demonization. Uses dark devices to slay the ignorant. Got one solid hit in. See, you've got a target. I don't know if I want to stay in the middle or stay in the back. You know what I mean? Lloyd's gonna break down on the next turn too. I should be able to recover Curia from this then. If I go with Burning Rage again. On a critical with Strength up. 13k. He's talking a lot. Tio might be in danger though. Leave Tio alone! I think Tio's dead. Tio, dodge! Dame, this is where, yes. That's the way how that works. Alright, Zeren Power. Power that revives and restores all HP and 100 CP. I'm too far away. Lloyd can give it out, though. I guess I'll have to leave Lloyd to it. So I'm a bit worried about this over here, though. It's not had a go in like 15 million years, but it's going to go at some point in time. I mean, I can cast Felas. That will come out instantly, I guess, so... That'll get moving fairly soon. As for how to proceed again from here... I think a Zeren powder might still be worth using. I'm worried that this middle platform might fall at some point. I think that's a fair thing to be worried about. $475 isn't that great. With the two big spells going off, we should be good. Just puts two guys incredibly near to each other. Ready to be attacked, right? I think Tio's got that one down. Even then, we still do good damage. two guys next to each other after all. I think we're just good to keep fighting, to be honest. Wait a second, is this back platform shining? I have a feeling that platform's gonna collapse very shortly. I need to get Tio off the back. Critical just got taken up. I don't know why I think this, but let's get you over here, where I think it's safer. Uh-oh. I'm assuming killing you's gonna be the issue. I'll use another adamantine guard on those two, just so I can move you in a bit safer here. You being knocked back that far is actually really not handy. Okay. I'd say we're roughly at a point where things work out. I've just got to make sure I'm getting CP. Speaking of, we're ready with the next crit then. So I take it the back platform goes because the front platform went? No! I would love more knowledge as to what is the criteria I'm looking at, but with Lloyd about to get a critical, well, we can't do it that way. I mean, we've got an elegant stake here that we've not used. I think we might just... Tio, just use your break. Fine. If we're defended, you can't not be back. It's fought one. Whenever a trick is about to be played by Mr. Man over here. Oh, he's summoning, The hell are you? He's got a new friend. Oh, he's gone purple now. The back's gone. Hi, do I need to be on your platform anytime soon? Just a question. This is an evil Prim Phobos. Demon summoned by High Priestess Joachim slows opponents' actions using Gehenna's miasma. Nice attempt. Okay, you're gonna counter? I don't like the sound of that. No. Shush. I'm dreadfully sorry that I just did that to you. But it also kind of had to be done. Good job with all the woo and stuff. Very good. Alright, I think you should probably just finish off this small fry. And then what should I do from here? Anyone wants to join in right now, this would be great. I need more... probably holy bullets to get to another attack. Does it count to every attack that happens at the moment? Maybe that's what's going on here. Maybe attacking is the wrong answer. This looks like he's charging. I don't know if actually doing anything about that will help me. Still got a lot of impassioned turns left. Okay, we've lost our guards, but we've still got craft guard on a couple of people. Probably gonna need to heal up a little bit in the near future. We got Akma Mirage on people now as well. It was actually a case of continuing to drop attacks on our foe, isn't it? We also need more stuff, so a holy bullet can land on everyone here. Our battery exists. Oh, he is in a counter stance. So he counters all normal melee. It's an interesting annoyance you have here. It's kind of a P-take. I'm not fond of that, I must admit with you. For the fact I'm guarding most of the attacks isn't a bad sign. All we kind of need at this point is a critical. We're hitting him with big spells and all we can. No crits here. Well, that'll do it. Is that it? Oh! What's going on? He seems to have gone completely berserk. At this point, I'm not sure how much longer his body can last. What's going to happen to him? Yeah! I think he's winning again. Ah! Shit! No, no! Uh-oh. Someone? Ah! Damn it, if this keeps up. We made it this far. There's no way we can get him now. Not until we can finally hold that girl in our arms and give her the happiness she deserves. We feel the same way. You can't stop us. We're making it back to our little girl no matter what. Guy, please. Lend me your strength. I may not be your brother, but I could still give you a hand. Speak of. And she will come. An angel, not a devil, though. Is that... We saw that back at the hospital. Hadamada. Ren. Pitiful, but he brought it on himself. I'll put him out of his misery. Hadamada, blast him to smithereens. Double buster cannon. Oh, get your revenge, Ren. His arms! We're free! He's almost down. This is your last chance. It'll take Padamata too long to charge up another shot. You need to finish this now. Haven't I already won? Everyone's got S breaks. And he's weak to everything. To be honest, I have a better source of damage than a lot that's on this list. That's for definite. In fact, I don't even think this guy can fight. I think that is truly the answer. That's half. But I think you'll find it's time for someone else to get their revenge. Wrong person! Go away, you! Just stay very still. You continue to surprise me, Special Support Section. I hate to admit it, but you made me regain control. For that, you have my thanks. Guenter, you... Please, spare me your pitying looks. Though I may not live to witness it, our centuries-long ambition is finally fulfilled. She can do it. Someday, Lady Kia will definitely... He's gone. Full of nonsense right up until the end. But I can't help but feel sorry for him. Yes. Don't blame yourself for this. The moment he swallowed all of those pills, his fate was sealed. Yeah, that's true. Still, I would have liked to have saved him if it was possible. Yeah, he wasn't able to snap out of his delusions, even with death staring him in the face. I'd hoped that he would answer for his crimes and admit his guilt. It's just, I wanted that so badly for all his victims, and even for him. Lloyd. It's okay, Lloyd. Hey, what the hell are you getting all moody about? Randy? We ain't the goddess, pal. Things aren't always gonna go our way. Look, we only got this far because we worked our asses off. I'm not saying this is the ideal outcome, but it's still pretty damn good, ain't it? Randy, During the operation against the lodges, many of the cult members committed suicide. Guy, Arios, and Chief Sergei stepped over countless dead bodies to save me. Fortunately, there are times when sacrifices are inevitable. Tio. He was responsible for his own destruction. But right now, we have to deal with the chaos he left behind. Crossbell State is still in a panic, and we need to make sure the Gnosis victims are taken care of. We don't have time to grieve just yet. Ellie. Thank you, everyone. You're all absolutely right. Now's not the time for me to feel down. Plus, we need to make good on our promise to the Chief and Kia. Of course. We promised her that we'd return to her side safe and sound. And we promised the Chief that we'd settle this case in order to prove ourselves. Ah, well, guess we're 2 for 2 in that case. They really make a good team. It would appear this is the final curtain then. Ah. For your information, I never intended to dramatically jump in and help at the last moment like that. His heroism must have rubbed off on me. If I could say his name again. Ren! I've settled all my past regrets and grievances with Crossbell. I enjoyed it, but I think my presence will cause more harm than good, so it's about time I take my leave. Ren. Yes, Estelle? I'll have you know I'm not ready to be caught just yet. Nope, sorry, Ren. But the truth is, we've already caught you. It's been over half a year since I last saw that cute little face of yours. And it's been 3 months since we departed LaBelle and came here. And I know you've been watching over us every day since then. We know you were staying in the Rosenberg studio, occasionally going to Crossbell City to play around. Our part was catching you on the Orwell network. Well, of course it was. No one would ever be able to catch someone like Kitty. Except us, right? Ren, we know everything there is to know about you. Your past, your sorrow, your pain, but also your happiness and everything you love doing. You can't run away from us. Not anymore. I thought you'd give up. After learning about paradise, I was convinced you would. If I was the same person I was 2 years ago, I might not have been strong enough to handle it. But after meeting wonderful people like you and Louis, I became a better person. No matter what things happened in the past, good or bad, they're the things that add up to make you who you are today. And the person you are today, I can't help but love with every last bit of my heart. Honestly, it might be for the best if you return to your family here in Crossbell, but no matter how unreasonable or selfish this may sound, we want you to be part of our family, Ren. That's what brought us to Crossbell, and that's what we decided all over again once we were here. I don't understand. Paramada? What are you doing? Could it be? So that's it. You've been worried about Ren too. So stop, please. Caught you. Thank you, Padamata. It seems like the Meister's adjustments gave you the ability to move on your own. Oh, now we're not going to let you out of our sight ever again. From here on out, where we go, how we live, what we do, let's figure those things out together. But first, how about we head back to LaBelle? I know Tita's been waiting a while now, waiting for you to come home. Oh. Ren, she deserves this. Cry it out. I'm so happy for all of you. Me too. Didn't think I'd be shedding a tear today. Everyone, thank you so much for everything. I really don't know what to say. I can't imagine how we could ever come close to repaying you. Not at all, Joshua. We just helped out a little, that's all. I sincerely believe that you two made this possible by never giving up on her. Joshua, congratulations. I know you'll all be happy together. Thank you, Lloyd. Seeing this, I can't wait to get home to Kia. Agreed. Zeit and the chief too. Well then, what are we waiting for? Let's get a move on. Yeah. Special support section. Prepare to withdraw. Our mission may be complete, but we still need to arrest the Ravash members and escort the civilians to the surface. Let's move out. Panamata around that will help. Speed things up quite a bit. Thankfully, no load-bearing evil temple. Oh, the sunrise. It's beautiful. Sure is. Feel that warmth? Lloyd! Wait, that voice. It can't be. Here. Thank goodness. Lloyd, Ellie, Tirani, you're all okay. Woof. Yeah, what are you doing here? Wow, looks like we got the whole party here to greet us. All the CGF troops within the city fainted only moments ago. We knew that could only mean one thing, so we decided to make our way here. Really though, the four of you need to teach that girl some basic manners. When she heard we were coming here, she threw a tantrum, demanding we bring her with us. You say that, but you ended up bringing her anyway. Typical Dudley. Hey, Sergey! Oh, Deputy Commander Bells and Sergeant Major Seeker. Great job in there, everyone. Good job yourself. All the control members of the CGF have finally been freed thanks to your efforts. So we decided to come visit the heroes of the hour. I trust the danger has passed. Yes, ma'am. All those fiends that were crawling around have vanished as well. Good thing, too. It made escorting all the captives out a hell of a lot easier. What I'll say, though, it was pretty satisfying tying up all those mafiosos and leaving them in their cells. Still, I think the hardest part is yet to come. Indeed, we'll have to explain the situation to the public and deal with any international issues that may arise. We must also administer the proper care to any CGF members who are affected by the brainwashing. Remaining Mafia members will probably have to be restrained for the time being. Not to mention, we still have to put together the mountain of evidence related to this case. You can kiss your free time for the next month goodbye, that's for certain. Please allow the Bracer Guild to assist you wherever we can. We'd appreciate it. Yep, looks like once again we're going to be busy as all hell. However, I think the situation has finally taken a turn for the better. You're right. Yeah! Woof. Hey! Lloyd, Ellie, Tio, Randy. I'll be looking forward to seeing the detailed report for this case. But for now, is everything settled? Oh. Yes, sir! Good work, team. Well, after all this, I guess I'll finally be able to call you real professionals now. Guy would have been proud of you. Chief. The camera's arrived, everyone. Step aside, folks. Out of my way. Grace. What? How did you even... You think I let her scoop this juicy escape my clutches? Ha, get real. Anyway, I'm going to need you all to squeeze in nice and tight. This calls for a group photo. Come on, people. No need to be shy. Pushy, isn't she? We're going to be in a picture. Yeah, so give her your biggest smile, okay? You got it. Should we join them, Zeit? Woof. We'll just get out of your way. Oh, no. Get in the shot. Yeah, it's probably best if we're not in the shot. Oh, shut up. Get your butts in here. You too, little missy. Well, if you insist. What a waste of time. Oh, it's not so bad every once in a while. Right, Deputy Commander Bells and Chief Sergei can get in on the side. Okay, fine. I hope it turns out well. Together. Here we go, guys. Put on your best smile. Say cheese. Dudley had to be all serious pose. In the wake of the DG cult incident, Crossbell was left in disarray. The Mafia and Guardsmen being controlled through an illegal drug, as well as the misconduct of many officials, including Speaker Hartman. All of it was made public by the Crossbell Times. It was said to be the largest scandal in Crossbell's history. Speaker Hartman's doomed, right? Because, my god, where he's been. Mayor McDowell responded by dismissing the police commissioner and the Guardian Force commander. Should do that. Following that, he demanded a full investigation be conducted by Deputy Commander Bells and the chiefs of the CPD's divisions. Detective Dudley, no longer held back by corruption, was able to bring to light not only a connection between the cult and members of the Imperial faction, but also one involving the Republican faction. With every arrest, the citizens' distrust of Crossbell's political circles grew until it reached a boiling point. It was at this time that IBC's CEO, Dieter Krois, took the opportunity to announce his candidacy for mayor. He publicly pledged to heal the political system and follow the ideals of Mayor McDowell, who had formally announced his decision to retire. Before leaving office, the mayor also announced that special elections for the seats of the arrested Diet members would be held as well. A lot to read if you pause it. Candidates from all backgrounds are expected to vie for the spot of Speaker of the Diet. And 1 month after the incident, Mayor McDowell summoned us to the City Hall's reception hall. This town needs a symbol right now, right? Estelle and Joshua decided to return to Liberl with Ren. Though the Bracer Guild's manpower was cut, the recent political reforms will surely allow the CPD to make up for it. Hopefully we can help them out in the future too. Before leaving, Ren reminded us of some difficult questions that still remained. The truth behind what happened 500 years ago, why Kia was at the Schwartz auction, and the true identity of whoever killed my brother, Guy Bannings. Unfortunately, Ren didn't have the answers to any of these mysteries. But that's fine. After all, it's our duty to find the truth. Promising to reunite someday, we gave our farewells and saw them off. And, after the end of the mayoral election, the day we returned to our regular duties, in the entryway of the Special Support Section building, Kia stood holding a brand new bag. You're going to school? I don't know. You sure you're ready? I mean, it's your first day. It might be better if I tagged along. I'm the readiest. I already memorized the way there and everything. Besides, you and Henry will be with me. Lloyd, you worry too much. But... Honestly, you really are a little overprotective, you know that? You were a kid once too. Didn't you want to walk to Sunday school with just your friends? That's beside the point. You say that, yet I'm sure you're just as nervous, aren't you, Ellie? Well, as one of her guardians, it's only right I'd be a little nervous. Yeesh, come on, all you worrywart. Stop raining on Keto's parade. No one's after her anymore anyway. So why don't we see her off with a smile? Randy's going to be on the rooftops. I mean, yeah, I get that, but I think I finally understand how parents feel when their child leaves home. You guys forgot already. You've got a meeting with the new mayor today. If you don't want to be late, you better head out soon. Ah, that's right. Speaking of that, you already know what he wants to talk to us with us about, don't you, Chief? What exactly is it, I wonder? I think I'll leave the explanation to him. Best you hear it straight from the source, anyway. Alright, everyone. Today will be a new start for all of you. So get out there and give it your all. Understood. Oh man, never a slow day here, is it? You should be used to the pace by now, Randy. I'm sure you'll have a great first day, Kia. We'll walk you there part of the way, okay? Okay. Let's go! Off to Kia. And off Kia goes. Is that our credit sequence? Is it gonna roll? That was The Legend of Heroes. Trails from Zero. Of course, but half of a tale, as we know of Crossbell duology, is waiting. In about 3 months' time, we will continue this story, but for now, we have to wait. Just that little bit longer. But hey, we did it. I achieved my goals. We saw all the quests by the look of things. I got all the points. Success was found again. We got all the books. We may have not got all the enemy scans, but that's just... that's beyond me. But there we have it. Success. But with questions for the future. There are still plot lines to follow. And a new mayor to meet. A new Crossbell that's coming forth. We'll have to see what that is again. When Trails 2 Azure, isn't it? Comes around. I just said, like, I love Trails. There we go. I've got constructive things to say in credits, you know. I really like Trails. I really like the old graphic style. I don't mind, like, how it's developed since here, and you can watch that on the channel if you haven't already. But you might just wait now for Azure to have the whole series laying out for you. Of course, we've not talked anything of what's to come, and we shall not. But I do love how these games are designed. That there is obviously a best storyline play order, but wherever you jump in, it is designed that you will find a hell of a lot more than you expect. From your characters, your story. It never spoils it truly, and that for itself is beautiful. Trails is a magical series. Because let's face it, something that has the cojones, I'll say, unnecessarily gendered. To have a long-running series like this, on the budget it has, on the money that Falcom made, all that time years ago to like go forward with this in scope to what it's becoming now, and that it is getting more and more popular in the West, which allowed these games to be officially released in the West with a translation. Fronted by, of course, the Geofront. Thanks very much for that. There's nothing like it out there on the gaming scape except for Final Fantasy XIV. And that's an MMO. So of course it's going to have a long time story. But it's got a great story too. The one thing I'd say with the most crossover you could actually have at this point, easily, is Final Fantasy XIV and Trails. If you like Trails, you should like Final Fantasy XIV. If you like Final Fantasy XIV, you should like Trails. If you love this long storytelling, if you love this long-term stuff to build and build and build on itself, to make you care about characters, to make you care about NPCs. Two things those series share super duper in common. And with our incredibly long patrols, our dialogue all reaped. So therefore get to know the game really proper. Get to know the world we're living in. We'll keep that up in the future, that's for sure. Where it gets us all the goodies too, and makes us not miss things, which is good. Hey look, cheer for enemy to celebrate now. Anyway. It's crazy to think how long this game alone was, the way I played it. It's crazy to think that. But Azure awaits with what will easily be longer. The SC to the FC that is Zero. Though of course, Zero had a lot more of a self-contained story than FC had. FC was all your scene setting. Just like Third was for the later future. But hey. I can't wait to play even more of in the franchise, even more than the series. Just give it to me. Put it in my veins, but not like Gnosis, please. As we now wait for Azure. Now, is there any post-credit scenes? That's the next question, right? There isn't. Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero has reached its conclusion, but the story is not yet over. We'll see you again at Journey's End. Indeed, we shall. As we continue on to Azure. 3 months' time. Maybe if you're watching this in the past or the future, you'll already be ready to go. A new day for Crossbell. The extras menu has been unlocked. We get them from the title screens. We can save some clear data too. Carry over into a new playthrough, which it seems you have to do to get thingy, right? Goodness me. To get all the chests. So there's something in there for a new game plus. So I'm going to do that with like... Let's see if I do it first of all. I'm not going to 100% promise, but if there's another episode, it'll be all the extra content. Or any amount of episodes, because there was 6% of chests left. That stands to be more than just a few bits, unless it's like, here's one room, it's got loads of chests in it. What's the extra menu have in it? We got records, we got points. Use your achievement points to unlock neat bonuses. Character illustrations, we got visuals, movies, events. We can play minigames too. We have to unlock them, do we? So I got 1850 points. So I can unlock things like the carry menu, but I also can get carryovers, which will probably very much help. Combo craft upgrades make sense. Carryover back early doctor again, but you could just get it again. But there is new game plus options. And my overall achievements were hit with 29 out of 48. So a fair bit over half. But there we go. Our story is complete. Our new title screen is here. So yeah. What a great Let's Play. What a great story. The special support section story, however, continues in the future. I hope you have enjoyed this Let's Play. These streams that we have done. We'll be back in the world of Legend of Heroes, of Kiseki, many times in 2023. At least 2 more games and a spin-off to come. The Ys Kiseki kind of hybrid. The Yuta in the future. And who knows what about 2024. But I hope you will join me in 2023 for at least 3 more Let's Plays from Falcom. If not any more new game releases apart from that. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great time. Remember, we have Trails from the Sky on the YouTube already in playlists all set out. I will make a complete playlist once we've completed Azure as well. But if you can wait just a little bit more, if you want to watch the story in order, we also have everything of Trails of Cold Steel ready too. But of course, no spoilers for me while we play through the remainder of the Crossbell duology. All that's left is for me to wish you to have a good night, a good day, wherever you are across the world watching. Thank you for watching, and I hope you join me for more Trails, wherever we may be. I'll see you down the road for more. Bye-bye.